Hey guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I am doing the hybrid challenge that Dragon Sheep Studios has made. Basically, where you pick two random numbers, 1 through 10 or whatever. Each tribe is assigned a number, and whatever numbers you land on, that's what hybrid it is. So, the first one is a Leafwing Rainwing. I always like experimenting with greens and such because I don't ever use greens. I wanted it to I am not very good with like talons and feet in general, so I was trying to improve that a little bit. But I decided to go with a more Leafwing face with this kind of spike on the nose like a Rainwing, so they couldn't exactly disguise themselves like it. And I also added a swirl tail. Swirl tails are incredibly hard. That was really, really hard. Also, first time doing this, recording this voiceover, I didn't have my mic on, so I did this entire thing not knowing my mic was muted, so that was fun. I decided to have more Rainwing legs and Rainwing horns and the ruff with its ear. I decided to give them kind of like a face, kind of like a Leafwing again. I decided to go with Leafwing wings because I thought that would look really, really nice. I haven't really experimented with Leafwing wings in my new style for wings and such, so that was definitely a experiment I wanted to try. Throughout this entire thing, I was trying to like improve on everything in a way, so like there's always something I'm improving on. I decided to go with Leafwing back scales. I also wanted to add a leaf at the tail. And around this time, Lainey had suggested the name Venus for this one, like a Venus flytrap. I also had kind of like the chlorophyll-ish spots on it, and trying to add back scales more to my dragons because I'm just dumb and don't ever add them because dragons are confusing at times, which is fine. So yeah, I added the leaf at the end because I thought that would look really cool. Decided to go with Rainwing-esque spikes on the back and just the Rainwing thing on the face. So I decided to make the main body green, of course, and then added the leaf. I forgot the leaf pattern on the wings, which is fine. I decided to go with the more whitish green for the horns and the claws and such because I thought that would look really cool, and it did. I was also searching up colors for Venus flytraps, and there were like reds and yellows along with the green, so I incorporated the yellow into the face, but it was a more yellowish green. You could see me probably here searching up stuff. I decided to add red to the spots there. I feel like Venus would probably be able to use Leaf Speak and Venom. I think that would be really, really cool. But the Leaf Speak might not be very strong. But I put all of that on the wrong layer, so I had to redo all of it, which was fun. I really like doing like the sporadic kind of stuff. It's really nice. Again, the red spots. I'm sorry if you see it like glitching out sometimes. I'd like switching between stuff and yeah. I decided to kind of have a lighter green underbelly, which looks really nice looking back at it. Overall, I'm like really proud of how like all of these turned out. Again, had a darker green for the back scales. There haven't really been many Leafwing hybrids, so I didn't really have anything to go off of for Venus, which is alright because these are all unique hybrids, because all rare hybrids, I should say, because yeah, if you have a Leafwing Rainwing, like, hey, that is really cool because I like both of those tribes very, very much. So I'd have a gradient for the wing because there's usually a gradient for it. Also, sorry if like my mic cuts out a lot. My headset is all funky, and sorry if I'm rambling. I am unscripted. I added red veins, kind of like Cobra Lily, and then gave him brown eyes. I really like how Venus turned out. I yeah, I like Venus very much. Venus is very much a favorite of mine. The next one was a Mudwing Nightwing. Now, I haven't... There are a ton of Nightwing hybrids, and there'd always be, like, darker colors of what they are. But I've never really seen any Mudwing hybrids, which is really cool. So I decided to go with a more Mudwing face because I haven't drawn... I'm not very good at Mudwing faces, and I want to be better at Mudwing faces because I love Mudwings. Mudwings are best tribe, don't at me. But, yeah. I decided to go with the curled horn that Mudwings usually have. Kind of go with a more Nightwing-esque body, probably. But, then the feet... of course I'm just going in with the sketch. I also, I'm very bad at back legs, so like this was a entire trip. I decided to go with a normal tail. I'm not very good at tails in general for dragons. I need to get better at that. I decided to go like the normal wing. You can kind of see how I do my new wings, which aren't too hard, which are fine. I really like how these wings are less complex than the other ones, which is really nice. Makes my job 100% easier. And around here, I usually decide beforehand of what I want their names to be. I decided to make this one a her. Decided to go with Nightwing Spikes, and around this time, I figured out the name Earthquake for her. So this is Earthquake. Decided to go with Nightwing back scales. I did make her a mind reader. Nightwing scales are hard. Oh my goodness. If you can make Nightwing scales look good, I applaud you. Oh, my nose is stuffy. I'm sorry for that. But then I decided to go with I went ahead and brought up the Mudwing colors that they have on the Mudwing section of the Wings of Fire wiki. I wanted her to be a dark brown because you don't see many dark brown Mudwings. You usually see like lighters and stuff. And I decided to splotch her with darker browns because I thought that would look nice. Showed that she isn't exactly shown one tribe. She's showing both sort of in her scales. I also like splotches. You'll see that again. The next dragon, I believe. So I had to go with an ear tip because ear tips are nice. I did, again, made her a mind reader. I added the silver kind of scales along the side for her. And then started, I forgot the scales on her legs, which is my fault because I'm trying to get better at that sort of stuff, but I'm not, so here we are. I went with a sort of lighter underscales with it, and I decided, and then I did have some of the back scales cover up some of the splotches. I feel like that would be easier for me and for everyone. Again, went in with with white horns and spikes and such. I'm running out of things to talk about. We're only on the second dragon. Again, went with a lighter underscales, which looks really nice. It brings it all together in my eyes, so there's at least some light to differentiate from all the dark that she has. So yeah, I decided to go with kind of green eyes, which looks. No, I went with green originally, but then I changed it to amber. I decided to go with a darker yellow to a brown at first, and I didn't think that looks very nice because Nightwings have gradients on their wings. Then I added stars, aka a splatter brush, and went nuts. But yeah, and yeah, here's Earthquake. I really like her. I do want to say now, none of these dragons are going to be adoptables. I already have some adoptables that are unsold. But yeah, so these are all like OCs that I have. Next is a Sandwing Hivewing, which was very kind of unique because you don't see many Pantalon hybrids, which is, yeah, that's fine. I decided I didn't go in ahead of time, going in with a name, which was fine. It's fine. I decided to give them tail barb. Tail barbs are hard. Oh my goodness. Tail barbs are not easy to draw. I need to get better at this sort of thing. I decided that instead of having the tail to have poison, it'd probably like paralyze or something. I decided to go with 4 wings because I haven't really been drawn 4 wings before, so this is really my first time drawing hive wings. I need to get better. Again, need to get better at wings. If you see like these awkward pauses, I'm searching something up, probably like finding a song or something, or doing something. I decided to give them a more hive wing, a shorter muzzle like a sandwing, but then have like that kind of spike in the middle of their head like a hive wing. Decided to give them a ruff, and then kind of back scales of a hive wing, which are incredibly hard. Oh my goodness. Never again. They are really hard. Again, went in with the legs. And yeah, I decided to name this one Honeybee. So this is Honeybee. I love her. I think her, him, I don't know. I was in early access, I made it a her. I don't know if I made it a him here. I decided to go ahead and do the brown eyes, lighter pale here. I did an ugly green for the face, and it does not look nice. And then kind of did an amber back scales, which looks really good, but the green, awful dark yellow is no. I did give them splotches again because it's a honeybee. Because I know some hive wings have splotches instead of like the normal markings and such. I'm like, ooh, I could do that because, yeah. I decided to go with the talons more, and along with the ruff and stuff, and the tip of the horn and stuff like that. I did change it to the. I did have the ruff have a brownish because I thought that pulled it all together nicely. And then gave them black claws like a typical sandwing. Then I went in and I changed the face to more amber, which looks so much better. And yeah, I named him Honeybee. I might just call it them because, yeah. Next, I am improving an OC, a pre-existing OC. This is Ibis. She is a dragon I mentioned in the Summoning an Icewing video. Can I say that drawing webbed claws are hard? I originally had Ibis as a general, so yeah, she is a general, and then I'm like, wait, Ibis sounds like a good name for the 2 of them. I decided to have a resting wing. I have it, so she has large wings, but she also has sea-wing kind of glowing scales that she hides with the armor. Give curled horns, back scales like a sea. I want her to take a quick glance at her and see Skywing. So, the face looks, the muzzle looks kind of weird, but, you know, decided to go with, again, Skywing back scales. Didn't give her really any of the webbing on the back. I did eventually go and give her webbing on her chest. Here, I was doing something and I just, yeah, so that was fun. I decided to go with Ibis being a night skywing, ski-wing, because you don't see those. I looked up and I just could not find like any. This BRB is taking a while. I am so sorry. Oh, we're back. Decided to give her gills because gills are nice. Gave her sea-wing glowing scales that she hides with her armor, so she like has her armor on all the time. She refuses to let anyone see her without her armor. Decided to go with a more reddish because there are some sea-wings that are pink, that have pink like anemone. Decided to go with light glowing scales. decided to go with a more pinkish undertone. It was originally like an orange in the game I had, and her game version, I didn't reference game version, so and then I gave her amber eyes. So, first glance, she looks like a skywing, that's what I was going for, but, yeah. So, yeah, here's everyone. Here is Venus, here is Honeybee, here is Earthquake, and here is Ibis. I had a lot of fun with this. I might go back and do this again, because it was a lot of fun. But, yeah. With that out of the way, peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just stop to look up for more videos like this one. Go check out Dragon Sheep. They are amazing. They made this amazing challenge, and I love it. Let me know, because I want to see what you guys have made. Also, I forgot to save Ibis. I accidentally got rid of it, so I took a screenshot, and here we are with Ibis as ref. With that out of the way, peace out. Have a great day. Bye bye.